What's up, you guys? It's your boy Next, back with another video. Today I'm talking about what are some benefits of joining the military. So I'm not gonna act like I'm the most knowledgeable person in the world. I only been in the military for a year and a half. But I do think this is a good video for the masses, for people that's interested in joining the military. I'm in the Army, so I only can speak about the Army, but a lot of the things apply to all the branches. So let's just get right into it. So one of the main benefits of joining the military is that no matter where you are, you don't have to pay for housing, unless you decide to buy a house once you hit E6 or you get married or something like that. And even when that happens, they give you extra money for that. It's called BAH, So let's say you married, you got a wife, you got kids, and you just trying to find a way to be a good dad and provide for your family, The military is a good way. And I'm not a recruiter. I'm not an Army recruiter, so I'm not trying to recruit people, but I'm just giving you information for you could do with it what you want. But yeah, your family's never gonna go a day without a roof over their head. Even if you deploy, they still gonna have that house. You could do on-post housing. I know plenty of soldiers in my company that do on-post housing, and their family, they living good, They always got food on the table, always got a good roof over their head. Not no crappy roof, something good. I ain't saying it's gonna be super fancy, but they got a nice little crib. I've been to his house. They got a 3-bedroom, backyard, front yard, all of that. The Army gave to them basically for free for just being a soldier. So that is one benefit. Another benefit I could say, I'm gonna keep on talking about that for a little bit more, but yeah, you pay no rent. So because I pay no rent, even though I made a little bit more in the civilian world, right? I made a little bit more money, but it evens out because I don't pay no rent. I pay $0 to live in the barracks, and the barracks is not that bad. I know every barracks is different depending on the unit you're in, definitely. But most barracks nowadays is not that bad. You probably have one roommate. Y'all got individual rooms. My room is actually pretty big. Like, I don't have a king size bed right now. I still have the Army bed, but I could put a king size bed. I actually just bought a bed offline, and I'm looking for bed frames, trying to find one at a reasonable price. But yeah, I'm about to have a king size bed in here. Still have room for my computer and everything. Like this is like my work setup where I keep my camera and mic and all that, and PS5. Still have room. Got my TV over there, So like living in the barracks is not that bad. One thing that I don't like about the Army is that a lot of soldiers be complaining so much, like it's so bad being in the Army. It's really not that bad, bro. Another benefit, I'm gonna bring up the cliche ones. You get free college, bro. Right now I'm in college, bro. I only got 2 classes. Guess what? I go to school for free. I don't have to pay them nothing. And I'm about to get my refund check within the next 2 weeks. A smooth, almost a band about to be in my bank account. I don't have to pay that back as long as you don't fail your classes. Really be on your stuff, And guess what? You go to college for free. Any degree you want. No, I don't think the Army pays for masters, but you could get bachelors. You could get an associate's, you could get a bachelor's, and go crazy. So like, that is a huge benefit. Another benefit of joining the military is the VA loans. So how like whenever you buy a house, you need to drop 20% bare minimum. And nowadays, because houses are going up and up more, sometimes you got to drop more because because you don't qualify. Guess what? You're a soldier or you're a veteran, whether you get deployed or not, legally, you're a veteran. In the Army culture, no, if you never deployed in your time you was in, are you really a veteran? I'm not saying that. That's what a lot of soldiers be saying online. I don't have no thoughts about that. I'm not going to comment on that. But yeah, so legally you're a veteran. Guess what? You get the VA loan. You could get disability, what you get out. And that doesn't mean you can't walk. A lot of people confuse that. That just means that the Army banged up your body a decent amount and they're going to compensate you for that. You could get compensated. You could do 4 years and you could get compensated from the Army for the rest of your life. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm not saying play the system or nothing, but a lot of people do because they have to in order to survive. But there's so many benefits of joining the Army. And let's just talk about the self-improvement benefits, So let's say if you're a guy, right? You really want to get in shape, but it's hard for you to find motivation to get in shape and do what you got to do. And you decide to join the Army. Guess what? The Army is going to send you send you somewhere, and a lot of soldiers, we call it fat camp, you know, and it's not because the army hates fat people or fat phobia. Don't bring none of the weird internet stuff here. It basically means that we're going to get you in shape. So you're going to go to fat camp, you're going to work out, eat healthy as long as you need to get in some decent shape for basic training. And guess what? You getting paid for that. You getting paid while you there. So you could just go to basic training, go to fat camp. If let's say you take the ASVAB and you score low, that happens to a lot of people. I know a girl, my ex-girlfriend, she was also in the army. When she first took the ASVAB, she got like a 21. She went to that little program where she studied with them and learned from a teacher for like 3 weeks. She graduated with an 81. She still got paid for all of that. And then she started basic training after, but still getting paid. Still getting paid. After you leave basic training, you don't got to worry about people screaming in your face and all the bull crap no more. As long as you're not doing dumb stuff. It's easy not to do really dumb stuff in the army. Don't do no drugs. Show up to work on time. Try to do your job to the best of your ability. You're going to mess up sometimes. But if your leadership see that you're really trying, it's like all that cliche stuff. Like the army is not really that bad. Like a lot of soldiers be just complaining. A lot of soldiers just be lazy. The army is like, you know, it's a blessing. Everything's a blessing based on how you use it, how you view it, you know. Like it's your choice to view this as an opportunity or a detriment to your life. I view the army as an opportunity. I don't plan on doing 20 years like my uncle did. My uncle did 20 years, retired a first sergeant, with special forces, all these things, you know. I don't plan on doing that, but I still plan on finishing my contract and moving on with my life, doing this entrepreneurship thing more, you know. And the army helping me set up. I'm saving money in the army. I'm growing my credit score in the army, you know. I'm growing my business in the army because one thing that somebody said to me, because I'm an artist, I make music and I do YouTube. Like this is my record label in a sense. This is what I use to promote my brand. Get what I'm trying to say? That's my roommate. That's my roommate playing the game. And my roommate cool. Like my roommate's not that bad, honestly. I don't know if y'all can hear him in the background, but yeah, like the army is really not that bad. There's a lot of benefits. Like shout out to my boy Craig. I met him in basic training. He's from Fayetteville, you know, and he told me, he was like, look, I was overweight and I was homeless before I joined the army. I joined the army. They sent me to school to get a better ASVAB, and they also sent me to fat camp for 3 weeks. So for about almost 2 months straight, he still made money. He got to save money for the first time in his life. Had a free personal trainer. You go to basic training, you got a free personal trainer. You're eating healthy. You go to the DFAC in basic training, guess what? They're not letting you get all the cake and all the bullshit. You eating healthy, you know. MREs, I don't know how healthy MREs is, but when it comes down to going to the DFAC in basic, you're going to eat healthy. You get free meals based off the unit. When you're in TRADOC, which is AIT or any type of training environment, when you're in some type of army school, you eat for free, you know? You can stack up your money. Let's say I'm a 25 uniform, right? So my AIT was like, I don't even know, like 19 weeks or something. It was something crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's a long time to be in AIT. And if you want to, you could join the army as a homeless guy, right? You could join the army. You could stack money for 6-7 months straight. You don't have to spend money on nothing. You got free food, free housing, free everything. You could buy a little bit. Maybe you want to buy yourself a little PS5 or something to occupy your time, you know? But guess what? You could literally join the army and just stack money, bro. So many soldiers join the army and just stack money, and then their contract ends and they go into the civilian world and they do great things. But the army gives you a stepping stone. It gives you a foundation in life that, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have before I joined the army, you know? That's why I take advantage of this and I appreciate this. I'm not taking this for granted like a lot of soldiers do. And I'm only a PFC. I'm like the leader of the privates, private first class. But I'm about to promote within the next 60 days. I'll be promoted. But yeah, I almost had a waiver the other day, but I ended up being late, bro. Literally, they had a meeting the day before I was late to promote me. I was going to get a waiver the next day, bro. My sergeant told me, and then I ended up being late, bro. It was just me messing up because I ended up setting my alarm for the wrong time, like PM instead of AM. I slept through it. I was like, damn. But I'm still promoting whether my time or my waiver comes. Who knows? I'm still promoting. And they said they didn't even write me up. They just was like, yo, you a good soldier. We not even gonna go crazy on you. You know, just do better next time. All right, don't let it happen again. At least for a long time. I was like, Roger, Sergeant. But the Army is great. In my battalion, we also have personal trainers here. So during lunchtime or throughout the day, guess what? If you want to go work out or you need some physical therapy because your back hurting, like my back was hurting last year, guess what? You could go to H2F. That is free. You get free dental, free healthcare, free food a lot, free housing. You still getting paid for all of this. We get paid salary. So if you have a week where you only work 2 days that week, guess what? You still getting paid your full paycheck. Let you be in a civilian job. You working at Walmart or something. Let you not go to work 3 days out of the week. That paycheck gonna be looking short. I know, because I've done it before. So the Army really is like, you get paid a salary. I don't care if I go on leave. Let's say I save my leave days, which you get 2.5 leave days a month. A lot of jobs don't even give you that. And you could take those anytime you need it. You could take 2 leave days every month if you really want to. No cap. It's up to you, literally. But let's say I save my leave days for 3-4 months and I decide to take a week off. I'm going to put it in a month in advance for my leadership to know and approve it. Guess what? I could go out of town. During that time, and I'm still getting paid salary. I don't have to worry about nothing. You could do that multiple times a year if you plan it right. So there's a lot of benefits. Yes, you sacrifice some freedom, but guess what? You getting so much in return. The Army is going to teach you how to become more disciplined. The military is going to teach you how to become more disciplined, because there's no such a thing as being late in the Army, and you're going to get that in your head. I can't be late. So by the time you become a civilian, you ain't never going to be late for a job. That's why a lot of previous soldiers get hired at a lot of jobs easier, because they know you're going to show up on time. You're going to look presentable. You're going to have a haircut. You're going to speak a certain way. You're going to be professional. You're going to act like an adult, because a lot of civilians don't act like adults. Like, I done worked plenty of normal jobs before. I worked at Purdue, Walmart, Wendy's, a bunch of other things. And a lot of adults, they be 35, 40, in their 40s acting like children. Acting like they in high school and middle school. No cap. The Army's going, for the most part, the Army's going to teach you how to get away from that mentality and mature as a person, whether you a man or a woman. And if you're a woman watching this video, guess what? Don't be discouraged for joining, bro. You're more than welcome in the Army, bro. They got plenty of jobs. And don't think that the training is going to be hard for you, bro. The training is not that hard, but it is challenging. It challenges everybody, no matter if you super fit or not that fit, But guess what? You're gonna make it. It was this young woman named Bird, right? Shout out to Bird, bro. I met her in basic training. Bird was like 4'11", bro, and skinny. Guess what? She made it through basic training. She was real timid too. Like, she was scared of a lot, Guess what? Her drill sergeants treated her like a person, was nice to her, encouraged her. She graduated from basic training. She got promoted in basic training because of how far she came, how much work she put in, So, like, don't be discouraged just because you're a woman. Don't be discouraged just because you overweight, or don't be discouraged just because you felt the ass vap. The Army is willing to, not only the Army, all branches of the military is willing to work with you. If you want this in your life, if you want to be this, if you want to be a United States soldier or a United States airman, or what do they call soldiers in the Navy? Sailors. I think they call them sailors, right? But if you want to be a sailor, they will work with you. There's countless benefits. You're going to meet some of the most amazing people you met in your life. You're going to meet people from all around the world. When I was at basic training, I met people from Africa, Puerto Rico, Brazil. Literally, my company had people from all around the world, because a lot of people join the military from outside of the United States in order to become a U.S. citizen. That is an easy way, because whenever you graduate basic training, you gain U.S. citizenship. So that's how a lot of people get into this country, which I respect it. If you really want to be in the country, you decide to join the Army and put in work like that, I got nothing against you at all, So, like, yeah, if I got some foreign viewers, if you want to become a U.S. citizen, maybe consider going Army Reserves or going National Guard. You don't even have to go active duty like me. You don't have to. Go Army Reserves. You get all the benefits I get and sometimes more, especially for National Guard. When it comes down to school and stuff, because you don't only got federal funds to tap into for college and all that stuff. You got state funds. So sometimes you could get even more. You know, there's a lot of benefits of joining the army. It's honestly a blessing, bro. I'm not trying to glaze it, act like it's the most amazing thing in the world, but it is a blessing. And a lot of soldiers don't take advantage of it. For real, y'all. There's so many benefits of joining the military, bro. You're going to be this by the time you leave the military. I guarantee you're not going to be the same person you are when you joined. You're going to be more disciplined. You're probably going to look better because you're going to be in better shape. Yes, there's a lot of them ladies. There's a few of them lazy soldiers. I got one of them in my company. He cool people though, but guess what? He's a work in progress, which I'm not judging him, but I wish him the best. But yeah, you run into those lazy soldiers that don't want to do PT, don't want to work or nothing. But for the most part, most of us, we leave the army better people than what we join as. The army's not as toxic or cliche as it was in the past. It is a little cliche. Sometimes it be cringy, you know. Like when I first made it to my unit and we were standing at attention, the Avengers theme music, and they're like, "Welcome to Fort Liberty, welcome home, soldiers." It was real cringy. I ain't gonna lie. The Avengers music playing in the background, I kid you not, I'm just at attention. Like, all right, bro, just give me my unit patch so I can leave. But yeah, bro, if you got any questions about the army specifically, because that's the only branch I've ever been in, if you got any questions, you know, hit me up in the comment section. I'm gonna answer it to the best of my knowledge, and if I can't answer it, I'm gonna be honest. But shoot, if you're interested in joining the military, tell me. Again, I'm not no recruiter. I don't get no money out of encouraging you to join the military. I'm not a recruiter. I don't get no extra type of pay. I think there is some type of army program. Let's say if you convince your friend to join, y'all get like a bonus, you know? Oh, and you got army bonuses. I got a $20,000 bonus when I joined the army. Half of that up front, the rest of it with my paychecks. You know, $20,000 extra on top of my pay for just signing for 4 years, you know? So there's a lot of benefits, bro. If you broke, like my problem with a lot of my family members that's from the hood like me, right? They rather be broke than to do something like join the army. Oh, this is what a lot of civilians say. Oh, I can't have nobody screaming in my face. I'll beat them up. You know, them drill sergeants will beat the mess out of you. I'm trying not to curse in this video. They will beat the mess out of you if you really laid your hands on them. But they're professionals, so they're not going to. And they're not screaming in your face just to scream and be extra. They're doing it to help you, be able to work and live life under stress better. When you leave basic training, you're probably going to handle stress better than what you did when you got there, because you went through all that screaming and all that bull crap that the drill sergeants made you go through. And they did that to make you stronger, to make you better, you know? But a lot of civilians be saying that, ooh, I can't have nobody screaming in my face. I smack the mess out of them. All right, let you smack my drill sergeant in the face. Drill Sergeant Mac, let you smack him. That boy, he wasn't very tall. I ain't gonna lie. He was only like 5'8", but that boy was a tank. A tank. He did the ACFT with us. Scored like a 597. Like that boy was a tank. That boy will beat the mess out of you. I'm telling you. Another drill sergeant I had, Drill Sergeant Walker, bro, same thing, but he was taller though. He was like 6'4", 6'5", but still Aki, like, you know, like, bro. I hate it when civilians say that. I always laugh so hard because they really don't understand. Like, most drill sergeants are like the standard, not all. I have seen some drill sergeants that I'm like, you're a drill sergeant, but there's most of them though, they're like the standard. You don't want to mess with them. I'm gonna keep it a band. You can learn a lot from them, you know. But that's the video. There's so many benefits, bro. I met some of my best friends that I'm probably going to keep for the rest of my life in the military. I only been in for a year and a half so far. I'm in a better financial situation. My credit score is better, you know? My quality of life is better. I'm happier because not only am I chasing my dreams, doing my YouTube and everything, I got funds going in my bank account. And also, I feel fulfilled as a man because I'm doing something that's bigger than me. You know, as a soldier, you're the symbol of what protects America. And I'm not saying America's the greatest, it's so great. We got things to work on, but I have pride in my country. You know, I love my country. So yeah, you have a sense of pride. You know, like it feels good. People ask when, you know, you go out with girls and girls be like, yo, what do you do for a living? Be like, I'm in the army. Don't flex being in the army like a weirdo. No, like the type of guy that just walk around with his uniform for no reason. No, don't be that guy. But there is a sense of pride and being a soldier, you know, because everybody can't do this. And it's not because they can't physically do it. It's because their mentality. So I'm in this video right here. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to make more videos about the military. I honestly don't mind. Like, it sounds like fun to me. You know, I get to talk about a lot of things. I am going on deployment soon, so my video format may change, but the videos are never going to stop going out. It might get less frequent because I'm on deployment. You know, I don't always got a chance to record videos, but I promise you, I'm never going to stop recording videos for you guys. I'm going to keep on going. Keep on inspiring, keep on motivating, keep on saying what I want to say. But like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I post. You know, liking this video is free and it helps me out tremendously. I know every YouTuber say that, but it do. Because when you like the video, it lets YouTube know that, yo, people like this video. Let me push it out to another person that may like this video. Next thing you know, my video is getting to more people and they got more knowledge. Or when it comes out to my other videos, they got more motivation in their life and positivity, you know. Or they put on about like dating culture more, because I do dating culture videos too. Like, but yeah, so please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. You know, I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the support, like always. You know, y'all got me to this point and I appreciate it. Peace, y'all.